Want to learn how to talk big when you're holding jack squat? Then stick around, because in today's episode, we're talking about all the basics of bluffing. Hey guys, it's Eric here with CACasino.com. The most important thing about bluffing in poker is knowing when and where to do it. You can bluff from any position, but not all positions are alike. For example, if you bluff too early, you might get an unwanted call from a player who's yet to reveal their intention to play the hand. That's why the best place to be is in a late position or on the button. From there, you get to see what everyone is doing and take your actions last. These are 4 tells that can help you identify if anyone is showing interest in the hand. Is anyone betting aggressively? Did someone change their body language? Who raised more than the blind bet? Is everyone just checking after the flop? Knowing if someone is keen to stick around is a necessity for calculating your next move. If nobody makes a move, act like you have a good hand by betting on the flop and then following this up with a strong turn continuation bet. This can shake out most players, even those holding a hand that's potentially better than yours. This aggressive play gives you a good chance of taking the hand without having to go to a showdown. An excellent result. Now, how big does a bet need to be to shake out the suckers? Your wager amount should be based on the number of potential callers and their perceived play, versus their likely fold percentage. When there's just one opponent, anything around half the pot should be sufficient. But if you're betting against 2 or 3 opponents, you'll normally require a bet that's equal to at least 2/3 or the full value of the pot to convey a real aggression. I always recommend a pot size or larger bet in this type of situation. A bet of this size is big enough to appear strong and manageable, but small enough that you're hopefully not staking everything on a single hand. Want to learn more tips and tricks about poker? Visit our website at CACasino.com, where we've listed useful information and casino offers for you to play. But what happens if someone else wants to spoil the party and take down the hand themselves? The first thing you need to assess is your opponent's plausible holdings from the community cards dealt, combined with the aggression of their actions. Also, factor in your own hand's relative strength. Is it strong enough to stand up against continued aggression? Then, balance the chances of your opponents remaining in the hand versus the likelihood of them bluffing. See how invested you are in the hand, because things are about to get dicey. And finally, be in a position and believe in your hand. When pushing back and trying to get other players off a hand, you need to show a level of confidence to make it seem believable. In other words, the story has to make sense. If you're running a stone cold bluff and the story simply doesn't add up, the whole thing is likely to fall apart, and a good player will easily sniff this out. Don't make out like you have a monster when the community cards say otherwise. Also, be sure to employ the right body language to throw others off the scent and convince them that you're really holding a winning hand. Ultimately, you're playing a mind game rooted in the statistical chance. Use this probability as a weapon to convince someone that you have a big hand, and let your chips do the talking. You're now ready to bluff. My name's Eric, wishing you luck and reminding you as always, play responsibly.